All right. I guess this is the Real Influence Podcast, number one. Um, I don't really know how I'm gonna do this. I don't have any structure or anything yet. I'm just kind of jumping into it. On here, I'm gonna have different type of topics and stuff like that. Mostly ranging from things like positivity and growth and personal development, things like that. That's what I want to push with this. But yeah, let's just get right into it. So for today, I'm gonna be talking about showing support and like showing love to others. Mostly like when you're, this is in general, but this is mostly towards people that are trying to grow as far as like business wise, and like you have a team. So a lot of people focus on wanting to have other people on their side and stuff like that, and why people outside of their circle and their group are not showing them love, and why they're not getting any support, and they're grinding and stuff like that. And like this was me for a long time. Like, dang, like all these people are viewing my story or seeing my post, and nobody's really interacting, or nobody's really, paying me no mind. Like, what's wrong? But I feel like the focus needs to be shifted more towards your circle. You know what I'm saying? Like, before you're worried about what these other people are doing, what they got going on, and how they're not showing you any support, you need to make sure your own circle is showing you support. And this goes for this goes for everybody. You got to make sure you're doing the same. Like, how I see it, like when I make a post or whatever, I drop some music, I expect my group to be liking, commenting, and reposting, like every time. Like, there's not a single time where I'm just because I feel like if we're going to grow together, we're a group, we're a family, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got to express that in our actions. We can't just tell each other these things and not show it. You know what I'm saying? Because that stuff goes a long way. Like, you can't sit around and kick it with people that's not giving you that 100%. They tell you they want to see you win, and they want to see all these successful things happen to you, and they're rooting for you, but then they're not putting the action behind those words. They're rooting from you from the dark rather than rooting from you in broad daylight where everyone can see. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't think it really matters about a follower count or like how many people view their stories or view your stories if you're reposting and liking their stuff. It's just more about showing that support and being consistent, like every single time. You know what I'm saying? Because that stuff, like, and it like, I don't know, it goes a long way, especially like the more consistent you are, and then you start seeing growth and stuff like that. It's like, you know who really banging with you. You know what I'm saying? And you're not worried about the outside because you got the people that you actually care about banging with it. And another thing is, like, you can't expect certain things from everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, your mom, your dad, your cousin, your uncle, your, like, whatever. But it's like, you have a group, or you're building with specific people, and you're trying to like do something with them. They got to, and you have to as well, always show support. You can't miss a day. There's not a day where you can't show that love and show that support and like keep that pushing. Because the day that you do, it's like, do you really want it bad enough? Do you really want to see that person win? You know what I'm saying? Like, it can't be half-assed. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I think that's very important. You know? Like, I feel like you have to support the people in your circle like how you would support yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're consistent. You're going to keep on posting and doing what you do, be on your journey, and you're going to want to see yourself win. So you have to have that same energy towards the people in your circle. Like, don't tell these people you want to see them win, and tell these people you want this and that for them, and you're not supporting them. You know what I'm saying? And don't accept that either. Don't have people in your face telling you they want to see you win. They want to see you doing this and doing that. They ruin, and they're not showing you. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even a matter of it like, oh, well, I mean, like, they support you. Like, they say they support. Like, I don't know. Like, you got to show it. It's less about the actual posting and liking and commenting. Like, it's less about that and more of it being like, it's just energy. You putting that out there. Like, anybody could say they support you. Anybody could say that they bang with what you got going on. But to actively, like, push that for somebody or actively, like, help somebody out that you know, like, all right, cool. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's that extra boost of support. And when people see that, it makes them feel good. Like, I only have 2 close friends, you know? And when I see them repost my music and stuff like that, or like comment and stuff like that, like, it makes me feel good. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, but it's kind of like, I haven't had a conversation with them and told them like, I expect this out of you. But it's more like, I kind of do. You know what I'm saying? Because we're a team. And if we're gonna take over and we plan on going far with this, like, I'ma support y'all no matter what. So I need y'all to do the same, you know? But I don't know. And I mean, I guess it is a conversation that needs to be had with whoever is in your group, whoever is in your circle, like your close circle that you're trying to take off with, because like, y'all gotta have that understanding of that we're in this together no matter what. We gotta get what we got in order before we're worried about anybody else's like opinion, anybody else's like support and love. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't always be focused on the outside. Like, everything comes from within. Like, within yourself, within your circle. Like, before you look outward, you gotta look inward, because what's inward matters more, you know? What's inward matters I won't even say matters more, it matters the most. Like, it's the only thing that really matters. Like, the external doesn't really matter at all. Like, the external is affected by the internal. So if you get your internal correctly, the external it'll be what you make it. You know what I'm saying? Another thing is, like, don't lose sight on who supports you and like who shows love. Like, the quote unquote little people. Like, yeah, you got consistent people. Like, if you have I have consistent people that like my posts and stuff like that. Like, and I know who they are. So the more consistent that I am with my music and posting it, and I continue to grow and stuff like that, I know who those people are. Like, I know who's bandwagoning and who was really rocking with me from the beginning. And it's like, you can't forget about those people. And it's like, those are people that you should support as well. If they got stuff going on, they're supporting you, you support them. I don't look at it as little people. I look at it as people are people. Like, I'm not better than anybody. Nobody is better than me. Like, we're all human. Like, if you're a celebrity or not, you got 10,000 followers, you got 200 followers. Like, we're all people at the end of the day. It doesn't really matter. So if you got people that are showing you love and support, make sure you rock with them too. Because it's like, they didn't have to take time out of their day to like or comment or post or do any of that. And it's like, that's love right there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people scroll and they see stuff and they just go right past it. But to take time out of your day to do something like that, it's like, to content creators, people that are really trying to, like, that means a lot. Every like, every comment, every repost, like, that means a lot. You know what I'm saying? Or at least for me specifically, I'll say that. Like, I can't speak for everybody, but I feel like indie artists, like, you're independent and you're growing and you're like at the bottom kind of sort of, like, that means a lot. And it's like, you don't have that many people supporting you to the point where it's like they're just all numbers and names. Like, no, like, you know who these, not like probably in person, but like, it's like, you know who these people are. Like, they're consistent supporters. And it's like, you gotta always show love. And it's like, you get what you give. You put love out, you get love. So yeah, but make sure you're putting out love, supporting the people that support you, and like, you work on your circle first. Make sure your circle knows, like, look, we want to see each other win. we got to make sure we win. We got to support everything that we do. Like, it doesn't matter what it is. Like why, like, you shouldn't be worried about this person liking and reposting if your circle's not even liking and reposting. Like, that's the weirdest thing to me. Get your group in check first. Like, make sure y'all all solid, y'all all on the same page. And it's like, once you got that, nothing can stop y'all. Loyalty, honesty, and just keeping it real. But that's it for this episode. Like I said, I don't know how often I'm gonna do these, or like really how I'm doing it. I just had the idea to start it and I did it. So this is the Real Influence Podcast, episode 1. Peace and love to everybody out there.